So you're just chilling, watching TV, everything's normal. Then suddenly you see breaking news that the Cordyceps virus has adapted and can now infect humans and control them. Just like in the game The Last of Us and the show, but we don't really talk about the show. In the game The Last of Us, a virus known as a fungus, sorry, known as the Cordyceps virus, infects small insects such as ants. It's gotten from flowers, infects tiny insects such as ants, which it then controls the ants to find a suitable place for the insects to grow, for the fungus to grow and become viable until a bird swoops in, eats it, gets the disease itself, then transfers it to another insect, and the cycle goes on and on and on and on. So basically, if it were to adapt and finally be able to control humans, it would infect one person, make that one person infect other people, again, infects every living thing until it is the dominant species. So if it were to happen, let me give you a simple survival guide on how you can defeat the different variations of infected we have, as the longer you're infected, the more dangerous you become. So without much more yapping, let's just get into it. In the first place, we have the main variant known in The Last of Us, which is the clicker. The clicker, they are a more advanced version of the runners. Runners are your basic infected who have been infected for maybe like some days to a week. The clicker has taken from a few weeks to maybe a month to become a clicker. Clickers do not see because of the way the fungus has affected their face. They can only kind of see by using echolocation, thus the name clickers. And the massive fungus on their face makes them immune to headshots. So headshots are out of the picture unless you're using a high caliber round. And again, they're still very fast. They're agile. Any bit of noise, they can hear you. So the best way to deal with the clicker is either from a long distance, use a sniper rifle, like a 50 caliber sniper rifle, or you use fire. Those are your only options. Hand-to-hand combat, you're not killing a clicker. You're cooked. Stabbing it, you can stab it in the neck, but you have to be very quiet, very quiet. Stepping on glass, you're cooked. You decide to have a cough at that moment, you're cooked. So I think it's going to be alright if you can be as quiet as possible. I think it's kind of hard because it's actually very hard to be quiet. So it goes in kind of hard. Then we've got the runners. These are just your basic infected. You can, as we've seen, you can fight them, break their necks, but even getting scratched or bit, you're infected. I don't know how getting scratched, the level of getting scratched, I don't know how infected you'll get. So I think it goes to alright, because as long as you can beat them to death basically. If you're genetically blessed, like you're at least 5'10", which is above average height, and you weigh up to 200 pounds, you're being chilling because you could fight them. You could go face to face, strangle them to death, and yeah, that's basically it. So it goes in alright. We have the shamblers. The shamblers, they are like they're sort of like bloaters, but the difference is usually it's due to the fact that they were in the sewer or like a humid environment for a long time, so they can release gas. Like they can release spores, like heavy amount of spores. If you inhale them, you die, like immediate death. It's not infection, it's death. And if they grab you, break your neck, eat your neck, they do. If they grab you, you're fucked. They're bullet sponge, so have fun. You're going to keep on loading rounds and rounds and rounds into them. The best way to deal with shamblers is fire. You need a flamethrower. And what are the chances you have a flamethrower? So it's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. But the best way to beat them is the stalkers. The stalkers, they're a more advanced version of clickers. Or is it runners then clickers then stalkers? Runners, stalkers, clickers? I'm not sure of the order, but basically they're a more advanced version of runners. So stalkers, they usually hide in the shadows, as the name implies, and stalk you and catch you unaware. So the best thing is, since you can't see them and you can't call out to them, you have to use a shotgun. You have to use a shotgun because they will overwhelm you. You can't beat more than two of them in a physical fight. So the best way is to use a shotgun or a heavy caliber gun. Like that one shot will kill them. If not, you're done. So it goes in kind of hard. The bloaters is like the same situation with the shamblers, except they're more bullet spongy, but they also do not release spores like the shambler. Their main thing is that their bullet sponge is very strong, very durable, smash through walls. Like if they catch you, tear you in half, they will tear you in half. They've done that before. Yeah. Besides that, and they're very fast. They're also very fast. So it's going to be flamethrowers and a lot of ammo, which is not very. This is going to be real life. Most people don't have access to a flamethrower. Neither will they have access to a lot of ammo. So just pray for a quick death. You're not, unless you're in an fortified army base with like 4 other survivors shooting at them. You're not winning this. The Red King, just pray for a quick death. Just pray. Besides the fact that Abby was a main character, so she has plot ammo. You're not the main character. You're just a random. You're going to get killed. You're going to get murked by the Red King. Especially if you're also in the basement of a hospital with limited ammo, limited supplies. No. I'm sorry. You're cooked. Just pray he just breaks your neck, and that's all. So that is my survival guide to beating the different forms of infected in The Last of Us. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, we have no subscriber goal for now. Just help the channel. It helps push it out in the algorithm, and yeah, that's it.